In this video, we're going to create our match model so we can start saving our matches to our database. For that, we can go back to our code and let's open the terminal. Right here, we can simply type PHP artisan make model match with an MFS. Alright, actually I had forgotten about this. The match is reserved by PHP, so for us we can simply change this to swipe match. Yes. Alright, now we've created the swipe matches table and model, so after that we can go to our swipe matches table. In here, the swipe match is going to be related to the swipes, not the user. So for now, we can simply create foreign ID. We're going to call this one swipe ID 1, constraint on the swipes table. We're going to cascade on delete. We can just duplicate this. It's going to be swipe 2. So we're going to have 2 swipes because a match can only be between 2 swipes, not more or less. And here I'm going to make these values unique. The uniqueness prevents duplicate swipe match records for the same pair of users, ensuring that a match cannot be repeated. Alright, so in here I'm going to say table unique. It's going to be between the columns swipe ID 1 and swipe ID 2. This one and that one. And you can close that. Alright, now after that, let's go to our swipe match model. And we can simply add the first one, same protected guarded. It's a public function. No, not static. It's a public function. Swipe 1. So it's going to be return this belongs to the swipe model class. The foreign key is going to be swipe ID 1 and the owner key is ID. For this we can simply just repeat this, copy that, here make swipe 2 and here swipe 2. Like I said before, the match can only be related between 2 swipes, which means 2 users. Alright, now after doing that, next let's go and create our relationships now in our swipe and our user. So for now, let's open our swipe model. You just right click there, go to definition. In here in our swipe, down here, we're going to create as 1. And because each swipe match can at most have 1 match. Let's get a function here for match relationship. We're going to return as 1 swipe. We're going to say swipe ID 1. Since there are 2, we have swipe ID 1 and swipe ID 2. Here we can create say or just to cater for the other swipe ID 2, or swipe ID 2. Now for this is going to be, we can just get the key. So you can say here this. You can say ID or you can just say get key. This is another way of getting the ID of the model, just in case the ID is of a different name. Or rather the primary key. Alright, now after that, now let's go to our user model. In here down, we can let's just comment there saying match. Alright, in here we're gonna create a user can have many matches. Here we're going to create has many through relationship. The has many through relationship is used to define a relationship between 2 models through a third intermediate model. In this case, it's gonna be the swipe. So for that we can say return, right here we can say return as many through, we can say the first parameter is going to be swipe through the swipe match, because the swipe match holds the swipes model, swipe match class. Second parameter you can say is the swipe model class. Third parameter is the first key, it's going to be the user ID. Second key is going to be the swipe ID 1. Add the local key ID, and the second local key is also ID. Now in a normal situation, this would be enough for a has many through relationship, but since for us we have 2 categories, as in 2 relationships in one table, so here I'm going to extend this model just So here I'm going to extend this model by saying again or where has. This is going to put the relationship direct. Here swipe to that comma and function. And here let's pass a query. We are going to say query where the user ID is this ID, comma that. So this just takes the relationship between the swipe ID 1 direct on the table, and then this checks the relationship through a model. This has a different way of showing you how to use queries in different ways. Now I can just format that document. Yeah, it looks much better. So yeah, and after creating that, we can simply go ahead and migrate our database. So here we can type PHP artisan migrate. Also now swipe matches has been created. Now if you go and check, refresh, now we have swipe matches here. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.